Have you been dieting your whole life, tried everything, and still that scale won't budge? Well, chances are you have broken your metabolism. In this video, we will go over ways that you can fix or boost your metabolism so you can start losing weight again. Let's start by seeing the two main reasons that our metabolism slows down in the first place. Shockingly enough, enemy number one is dieting. Not just any dieting, but yo-yo dieting. If you have been dieting on and off for years, chances are that's the reason your metabolism has stopped working. And secondly, something we really cannot do so much about is age. The older we get, well, the slower our metabolism is going to work. High levels of insulin over a long period of time cause insulin resistance, and that is our secret point number 3. Insulin resistance, and that is something we can do about, actually slows down your metabolism. But who am I anyway? Well, for those of you who don't know me, my name is Talita from Shrinking with Keto, and throughout my ketogenic journey, I have lost over 190 pounds and reversed my type 2 diabetes. Throughout this journey, I have helped and coached many people reach their goal, and I hope to do the same for you. So let's go ahead and see the first way we can boost our metabolism. As I mentioned earlier, insulin resistance is one of the main reasons that our metabolism has slowed down. So let's see what we can do to reverse this insulin resistance. Every time we eat, we spike insulin, and let me quickly explain why that happens. When we eat, the blood sugar goes into our bloodstream, and insulin needs to take it from there and put it into the tissues that need it for energy. But not all foods spike our insulin at the same level. When we eat carbohydrates, there's a very high spike in insulin as carbohydrates turn into simple sugar in our body. More simple sugar, more insulin. Protein spikes our insulin at a moderate level, whereas fat has almost no insulin response at all. Our first fix is to follow a high-fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate diet. And by doing so, we're eating the high fat that does not spike insulin as much, and we're keeping our carbohydrates very low, again, not spiking insulin as much. And that is our first step to fixing our broken metabolism. The second way we can boost our metabolism is by practicing intermittent fasting. By fasting, we are basically doing the same thing that I just mentioned. When our body is not eating any food, then our insulin levels are low, and that is helping us reverse this insulin resistance and therefore boosting our metabolism. Now, if you combine these two, if you follow a high-fat, moderate protein, low carbohydrate diet, such as the ketogenic diet, and combine that with intermittent fasting, then it is for sure that you are going to boost your metabolism and burn more fat. Let's focus on fasting for a second. When you are fasting, I want you to shake it up a little bit, because if you are fasting the same time every day for a long period of time, then your body will adjust to that, and again, your metabolism is not going to burn as much. So take the 4 basic types of fast: 18-6, 16-8, a 24-hour fast, and OMAD, which means 1 meal a day, and switch them up between the months so that your body does not get used to it. Now, if you want a more in-depth guide of how to fast, you can go ahead and check my video on the ultimate guide to fasting. Let me interrupt you for a second. If this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, let's make sure it's not the last. So please go ahead and subscribe to my channel and ring that bell icon so that YouTube can let you know every time I have a new video for you. And please feel free to ask me anything you want down in the comment section below, and I will try my best to answer every single one of your questions. Now, once you have combined the ketogenic diet with intermittent fasting, you can go ahead and add the following to boost your metabolism even further: apple cider vinegar, sugar-free fermented foods, and high potassium foods. Also, another thing I want you to watch out when we're trying to boost our metabolism is your sleep. I would like you to get at least 8 hours of sleep, and deep sleep. Another way to boost your metabolism is by adding high-intensity interval training. HIIT training has shown to improve metabolic health. So if you're getting value out of this video, please go ahead and press the thumbs up button, as this helps YouTube take our content and push it out to more people that need it, just like you. And finally, my last tip to boost your metabolism is to promote metabolic flexibility. Let me quickly explain what that means. Metabolic flexibility is when our body has the ability to burn through both types of fuel, both glucose that mainly derives from carbohydrates and ketone bodies that derive from fat. In today's modern society, since we eat so many carbohydrates, we have primarily become glucose burners, making our body completely forget how to burn through fat. To reteach our body to efficiently burn both types of fuel, we need to retrain it to be metabolically flexible, and that is going to help us boost our metabolism overall. Now, if you want to learn how to promote metabolic flexibility, you can watch my video on that too. So there you have it, my top hacks to boost your metabolism. And as always, chin up, or the crown slips.